This is Mars the Mission by FarmerBOB. It's 107.52 megabytes to download. Description says, welcome to the Mars Colony, Commander. This map is all about survival, so put your man pants on and let's get started. Features 1 farmland, 15 fields, 3 factories, 1 Sellpoint. Only new farmer modes supported in the map, the others are irrelevant. Use the export to Earthport to sell your products and fruit to Earth, and the colony food storage for storing your fruit for the colony. To win the game, you need to terraform Mars' atmosphere in 20 years. To achieve this, you have to plant 10,000 trees, have 20 large beehives, 160 cows, 720 chickens, 195 sheep, 540 pigs, and 800,000 litres each of any 6 crops in your storage bins. So, let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off when you load it in, and this is what the map looks like. So something a bit different, a bit quirky, fresh idea. Quite like how it's been done. Not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but like I say, something a little bit different. Come on here, have a bit of fun. Why not? I'm up here. I'm in new farmer mode, and one thing to note, or two things to note, you can still come on here and farm manage and start from scratch. It will allow that, and there's a couple of things, well, I'll talk about that in a second, that will be relevant, should I say, in those two modes. In terms of the challenge, or to win the game, as it says, by having so many types of animals and crops in your silos, how many trees you've planted, there's no actual physical menu in here like so that will tick off those boxes for you, or certainly what I couldn't see. If you go into the statistics, I don't know why I can't say that, statistics, on the right hand side it will tell you how many trees you've planted, so you can easily keep your eye on that. And in terms of the animals, crops in your silo, etc. like that, it's going to be a case of you checking your menus and seeing, you know, how many you've got, whatnot, like that. I don't think you don't have to aim for that. I've not tried it. I'm pretty sure when you do everything, nothing's going to happen. No fireworks or alarm bells are going to start ringing. It's just, I guess, something to aim for in the actual map. But just come on here and play it however you want to. But there we go. Right, I am in new farmer mode. So this is what you start off with. Basically everything. It is 2 separate plots of land. So you've got this inner circle here, and then you've got the outer side or outside of the map. Now, what I will say, if you do come on here and farm manage and start from scratch, you don't start off owning this land. And look how pricey it is. So that inner section, 11.6 million. Outside 9.3 million. So if you do come on here in those two modes, it is going to take you some time to build up the money to buy those plots of land, unless you use some sort of money, government subsidy type things. But if you do come on here in those two modes, all these fields, because you don't own them, they will have contracts available on them, so you will get contracts available. But if we scroll down to contracts now, because we own all of those fields, obviously none there. So something to note there. Right, we'll go back into this menu. There is 12 collectibles. They are the cheese wedges. Productions, do start off owning them. You do own the productions in all 3 modes as well, so you can get yourself going by tipping into them and getting them started, making yourself a bit of money if you want to. You do start off with the same equipment in all 3 modes, and we'll check that out in a second. So we do start off owning the oil mill, grape processing unit, spinnery, grain mill, 3 large greenhouses, and the bakery. Like I say, no contracts available. There is the animal pens. We'll look at those in a second. Scroll up, we've got equipment. There's no custom crops or extra productions. It's all base game. There's not even any real proper mods or different mods. I'll show you those in a second. Crop calendar is standard, and there we go. So that is the map. We are up here, like I said. I'm going to start off down here. We've got a Mahindra and we're going to go round sort of that way. You've got all the animals down this side. What is quite cool is we are actually in a big sort of dome itself, this whole area, which you'll see as well in a second. And then we've got the individual domes inside, and they've all got their own entrances. There's one there as well with some vehicles in, and this one here. See them as we go round. I just think it's a bit different. It's, you know, quirky. Fun map. What else do I need to tell you? I think that's it for that menu. So we'll go through slot counts and mods and things like that now. Let's do the mods. Now there's only 2, but like I say, it's base game things. If we go into silos, we've got right at the end this Farmer 800. Now it still is only 800,000 litre capacity, but it's been modded in because it is a multi-fruit. So it's the same building as the base game one, but it is a multi-fruit, which is nice. And then if we go to containers, I'm not sure why these guys are in. I can't really tell any difference to the base game ones. They've obviously had to been done to fit into the map. We've got the stainless steel fertilizer tank. We've got liquid fertilizer tank, the Karma 16. That is it. That's the only things that are in here. If we go up to landscaping and painting, we've got a few textures. Animal mud, asphalt, concrete, dirt, forest ground, grass, gravel, rock. That is it. Nothing in trees or plants. So that's that out of the way. Now, as I said, the slot count and equipment is the same in all 3 modes, and it is 929. Start off with the Fendt Favret small tractor, 4 medium tractors. I don't know why we need that many. It's not a very big map. Got a JCB Fast Tracks 4220. Got a Massey Ferguson 7S and then 2 6Ss. 6Ss. A John Deere T560 harvester. We've got a nice case cotton harvester, which is good. So you do get some good equipment. Skid steer loader. We've got the Mahindra. 4 trailers. So we've got the Krona one. We've got 2 Rudolphs and a Valga. And we've got header for a harvester. Corn header as well. Stone picker. Cultivator. Seeder. Planter. A sprayer. Fertilizer spreader. They also do lime. Manure spreader. Slurry tank spreader. A forage wagon. We got tree planter, so you can start off with your, you know, trying to get your 10,000 down already. 2 tankers for water, etc., milk. Pallet forks for your skid steer loader, and a couple of weights. They're both 1500. There, yes, that's it. Now, if you don't want to have any of that equipment, I sold it all off. Got a slot count down to 645. Potential to lower it even further because you just can sell off some of the productions like so. It won't let you sell everything off, but some of them it did allow me to sell off. One thing is cool, I didn't quite catch it. I don't know how long it is. It might be on the hour, but you get some shuttles taking off from up there, and they go up across like that, and then they go out through that little tunnel over there. That's quite cool. Sounds pretty good as well. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get going. What I'm going to do is jump down to the Mahindra here, and we're going to start off going round. As you can see, we've got tractor over there. Now, what I said about these doors, we've got the domes here. So as you can see, if I jump out, we're inside one big sort of dome, and then we've got the individual ones scattered around, and they've all got their own set of doors, or one door in and out. It does feel pretty cool though. It does definitely remind me of that film The Martian with Matt Damon. The weighing station there. These doors do open pretty quick. I think what I do when we get round near where the animals are, instead of coming in like this, because you've got, oh, I didn't mean to do that, I mean to jump out, because you've got 2 doors going in like so, it's going to take a little bit of time to keep going in and out of each one. So I'll just jump across to the animals, I think. Right, just here on the right hand side we've got our shop menu. Now your reset point is actually outside, roughly where we were just a second ago when we jumped into the Mahindra. I am going to reset it so that you can see it. Now we've got a spinnery here. This is one of 2 spinneries we have on here. So you can buy it like so. Your pallets of fabric are going to appear there, selling there. So there's 2 spinneries on here. Interesting. If we move around, we've got the animal dealer, so your dialogue box is there. And then over in this far side, we've got a vehicle workshop trigger, so you can customize and repair your vehicles. So there's no other way out of these domes, it's just in and out of those doors down there. And then round this side we've got a bell sell point. Now something else that's interesting is these bells, they will move, but I tried pushing one into this zone, it didn't sell. If we come up to them, I've got field info on, it doesn't come up as showing that they register as being bells, and obviously they're too big to pick up. So I don't think we can use them, which is a bit of a shame. Right, what I'm going to do, because this will be a bit easier for me to tab to the vehicle, I am just going to reset that so you can see where that appears. Just there, look, over there. Now I can tab to that. Not a fan of this Mahindra. You go a bit too fast, you start losing control and it skids out everywhere. Right, we'll head on up and we'll go round clockwise. As you can see, you've got the fields here to our right. Nothing stopping you from ploughing them and joining them up if you want to make them a bit bigger, or just make one massive great field. But there is plenty of room on this map to place other things down, like this area here, because we own all this area. You can put things down. We've got an electric charging station there. I think there's 3 of them on the map, so I think they're trying to push it towards electric. This is a fuel station just here, so you can fill up diesel. Around this mound we've got a sell point. This is the export to Earth sell point, as the sign says, and that is it there. So a lot of all this is decoration, just to bring the map to life a bit. Moving on from there, we've got our sawmill. It says wood processing there, but it's the sawmill. So we can buy the sawmill there. Your planks will appear on the right hand side. Sell your wood in there, and there's a wood chip storage area just like so. As you can see, it's right next to a load of trees there, so you can get going, earning a bit of money doing that, and then replant them. You can replant them all over this map. Can also get up round the top there, which we will head on up around there in a second, because we do have a farmhouse up there. And again, there's plenty of room up there if you want to expand your farm, put more productions down, things like that. Right, spoiler alert, I am going to show you where there is a collectible, so turn away now and I will say when it's safe. This thing here, there it is a cheese wedge. 10 grand they are worth. Okay, you can come back in now. We've got the debris crusher just there for selling stones, but it's pretty cool decoration on here. And then over here we've got a lime buy station just there, and then we're heading to the first of a few animal domes, should I say. So I'll only go into this one with the doors, the others I'm going to jump into, because as you can see, like I said, you've got to open 2 doors. It's just going to take a bit of time up, isn't it? And they're all base game animal pens, so hopefully most of you will be familiar with them. This is 2 cow barns here. They're the robot feeding ones, so I'll quickly show you if you're not familiar. Cows will appear out there. Milk collection points are there. You can open some of these doors. There's your milk tanker there, but you collect just there. Your dialogue box is there. This will hold 80 cows. It's not a huge amount. You can feed them yourself if you want through here, but you have got the robot feeding. You will need to place straw in here though for their bedding, so you need to do that. Come out the back, we've got a slurry collection point there. There's no manure heap, so you're going to have to place one down, and then round this side we've got the whole robot thing going on. Now if you're not familiar how this works, I do have a tutorial video on that, and please go and check it out. I will put a link to that in the description of this video. We've got mineral feed goes in there, everything's labelled up, silage, straw, hay, got their own bays, which is pretty cool. There we go, and there's another one that side. So if we whiz back into the Mahindra, I'm just going to go out, and then like I say, I'm just going to jump across to all the other animal pens just to show you, and then we'll carry on down. I think we'll drive to the next one. I think this is chickens, so I am going to just jump inside like that. Two of them again, loads of room in here though. Something that is a little bit disappointing is if you wanted to place some more things in these domes, you can't really get in there. So for instance, if I wanted to add another chicken coop in, it's okay out here, look, but as soon as you try and get in there, it doesn't like it. It goes up over the building because it's registering that as a collision. You can't get in there, so that's a little bit of a shame that we can or can't do that. We can't sell off the dome as well from what I can see, so there we go. Right, chicken coop, 2 of, feed in there, 360 chickens, and then your eggs will appear there. So that's the chicks. Sheep, jump in there, 3 in here, so that one, 2 over there. Dialogue box is just here, 65 sheep. Feed triggers just there for grass and hay, and then your wall spawn point is there. And then we've got pigs, 2 in here, 1, 2. Dialogue box, 270 pigs. Feed triggers there, and if we run down the back of this building, we've got a slurry collection point there as well. Same with the cows, no manure heap, so you will need to place one of them down if you want to get manure. Right, we'll jump back into the Mahindra. We'll go past all those pens we've just jumped in, but we've got some cool sort of rock formations and things going on. Sandy dirt everywhere. Right, so down this way, I believe. Yes, we've got the water reclamation, so it's basically a water tank. It's a base game one, so it's going to charge you for taking water out. If we whiz through here, we've got our 3 silos. So 1 there, there's another way station there, 1 there, and then the other one down here. We do have a tractor trailer. Now there is something in the trailer. There's also some water in one of the tankers as well, so they have given you a few things. The silos are empty, but in this trailer we do have 12,665 litres of sugar beet, which is handy. So it gives you a bit to start going, and then you can see colony food storage, basically your silos. Right, over here we've got another dome. This is our vehicle sort of storage area. But like I said just a moment ago with the chicken area, if you want to make more use of this one, you can't really. Whether that can be adjusted, I don't know, but there you go, all vehicles inside like so. A little bit of an area there, some sort of office. Off we head. There is some solar panels here, but I did skip forward an hour and then a month, nothing happened. You can't get any trigger come up on them. Where are they? There. So they are just decorative, so a little bit of shame that you can't get rid of those or whatever. You can place your own down though if you want to. Got another electric charging point there, and if we head over this way, and I'm going to drive down here, I think. We've got the start of the sort of other productions. They're sort of grouped here in this middle section. So we've got the bakery just there. Next door we've got another spinnery. Next door to that, a great processing unit. And then next door to that we've got the oil mill. If we whiz round the side, we've got the 2 fertilizer tanks, liquid and solid. And if you're not aware of these, you can fill them up. They are empty. Come to there, fill them up as much as 60,000 litres, as little as 1, and that works for both of those. And then if we go through this way, we've got 2 Karma 16s. This is for feed, mineral feed, sorry, and seeds. Again, same principle, fill them up, so seeds or mineral feed, like so, and then you can take out of them. Happy days. Right, there is another electric charging point there, and we also have some really big sheds. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, so you've got plenty of storage space. Absolutely massive. Over here we've got the command center, so we've got the sundial thing there for your cheese wedges once you've collected them. Now this is a bit odd. This is going to need a update, I think. This kind of looks a bit, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it looks a bit cartoony, this building and that bit there. It just doesn't look right compared to the other things. But there's no collision on this. Weirdly enough, there's equipment inside. So we've got skid steer, tractor, trailer. Now you can drive out, at least it did allow me, so you can come out. I don't think there's any collision at all on there, look, so we're now out. So that definitely needs sorted out, I believe. Right, I missed one thing, that's the grain mill, which is just over here. It's tipping in there, products there, I think buying in, etc. around there. And then over this far side we've got 3 large greenhouses. That tanker there does have a full load of water in it, so we're good to go. I think that's pretty much it for all that area, so I'm going to whiz across and cut through these fields. Whoa. And we're going to go up that ramp. We've got a farmhouse up there somewhere. I'll just quickly show you round as we go. So pretty much back where we started off. And there's a couple of things up the top here, pieces of equipment. It is a little bit bumpy up here, so be careful. Easy going to go over the edge if you're not careful. And we should have a pretty good view of everything going on down there now up here. There we go. Right, so we've got a weight up here, we've got the tree planter, and there's also some saplings. Look, it's loaded, ready to go. Massive shed over there if you wanted to use that. And if we scoot down this far side, we've got a little farmhouse, which is just one of these sort of like caravan trailer thingy majigs. As you can see, it's pretty flat up here, quite a bit of room, plenty of potential to put more things up here, sheds, productions, whatever you want to do. Slow down a bit because there's a bit of a bump there, we're going to end up taking off. Got a little bit of air then. And then down this side, there it is there. So again, if you wanted to sort of build around this farmhouse or sell it if you wanted to, you don't have to have it. There's your farmhouse with a sleep trigger. What I might do is just quickly, let's drive round. We'll go round up here actually. Just going to go round the outside. We've got a sort of water tower over there that I think says Mars the mission on it or something like that. Whoa, here we go, look. Absolutely awful. handling on this thing. I want to see if one of those shuttles will take off. I might fast forward and see if it is on the hour. But it pretty much, there is one as you load into the map for the first time, so you will see them if you go on there. I just couldn't get everything set up quick enough to show you. But look, there's absolutely tons of room up here. Oh no, it says Mars Colony, I think. There we go. Bit of a mission for you though, isn't it, to do all this? I mean, there is plenty of, you know, room and scope to go multiplayer on here if you wanted to. It's not a huge map, is it? But you've got plenty of areas and places to build other farms. Right, I'm going to stop here. I wonder if we can just go through an hour. I don't think it's going to work, but it might do. You literally take off over there. There's a sort of mini runway. No, look, we've gone round. That's a bit of a shame. I don't know how often that's going to do that, but it literally does it when you load into the map. But it's just all decorative up here, nothing special. But there you go, that is the map, guys. Mars the Mission by FarmerBOB. Oh, there's one coming into land, look. Awesome. Oh, and he's off. I'm not sure what that's about. Whoa, we're going to burn to death, I think. There he goes. Just something different than that. Yeah, there we go, guys. That's it. Mars the Mission by FarmerBOB. Please let me know your thoughts. But I hope you have enjoyed the map tour. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been FarmSim Snowy. Stay frosty.